The following is a paid preview for a game seeking funding on Kickstarter. The product seen here is a work in progress and is subject to change during the duration of the project. Hey everyone, I'm Ferdinand the Cardboard Sacker and welcome to my Kickstarter preview to Sysifus Corp. This is from Pegasus Games and this is 2 to 4 players. It's a game about racing through the office and getting that coveted promotion. So let's go ahead and take a closer look and give my thoughts at the end. In Sysifus Corp, your goal is to move across the board, meeting each boss in their corner to get the coveted promotion. You have to compete with other employees, as it's a race to complete the objective and return back to the home square for a performance review. Each turn you start with 3 work hour tokens to do your actions. The most common action you'll do is play project cards down to advance through the board, while it will take another action to move through projectiles that you and others has placed down. You can only advance if there's a sticky note connected. You can make a connection yourself by bridging with a memo. Moving to another card can give you influence used for office politic cards. By spending influence, you can play office politic cards. These help you to manipulate and cause havoc on the floor. Spread a rumor lets you rotate a tile on the board, and steal the credit lets you swap with another employee. Or you can just report them to HR and block their cards. Cards can have add-on effects by playing extra in more influence points and duplicate cards to boost their power and give it a bonus. If you meet a boss, you get a certificate. You need to earn 3 to win the game, and each has a powerful ability to turn the tables. The first one to visit each of these 3 bosses and return back to the home square becomes the winner of the game. Alright, so that was Sysifus Corp. So I'm going to give my brief impressions about the game. First of all, it's a game about the time. This tiling game about racing through. You're putting the tiles onto the board so you can move through. But it's a very, I would say, different way how to design it, because it's not going to be straight away of you put a tile there and then move to the next tile and going advance. The positioning of the sticky notes, where you have to connect sticky notes together to each other, is going to a bit more puzzle. You have to look in your hand, see where you can go. So most of the time you might be going diagonal, but it's not always a choice. But it's also a choice of getting more influence points that will help you with playing the political cards or the office politics cards, so you'll be able to plan and do more manipulated stuff on the board. So I just find it really fascinating that how it's designed. Do you take the chances of moving quicker through with the project tiles you have to the bosses, or go through to some of the tiles and get some influence points so you can get office politics cards played. Speaking of which, the spirit of the game really is in the office politics cards, where you're playing, where you're swiping cards out in there, and it's all about that balancing effect. You can get more influence so you can play better, or even kick off some better office politics cards, so you can get that extra stuff, moving tiles around, switching, rotating them, even backlashing at your other fellow employees. So that's great. And I didn't mention in the overview itself that the game has more office politics cards. So you get to select 10 of them, and there's still quite a few. I haven't even played with all of them yet. And I'm interested in seeing. There's more red cards. The only card that is in the game for the base game is HR, purport to HR, which is like, the canceling effect. But I want to see more to this game and how it is, because there's a lot more to it than just the this deck itself. You get to build the deck if you want as well. And of course, the best part of the game is this race to the finish. So you're going to go, it's like a really, a relay race of sorts, where you're trying to go through figuring out what projectiles to put down so you can go make your path to the boss tiles, go quickly as there, and then everyone's at the rush at the end to go back to the first tile. So I love that, this wacky race of going through these projectiles, people playing office politics cards, and then at the very last moments of the game is everyone just flashing each other, moving away tiles, or just switching positions and grabbing the N and winning the game. And that was Sysifus Corp from Pegasus Game. So I have a link in the description below. Go check it out. Click on that link. Go through. See if there's a project you'd like to support. Anyway, I'm Ferdinand the Cardboard Stacker. Thanks for checking this video out. And as always, keep on stacking games. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to my channel for more videos on board and card games. This is the Cardboard Stacker, and remember to keep on stacking games.